Old houses, barns, and silos can bring back fond memories for people who grew up on a farm. However, as the rural way of life is threatened, so are its structures. KTTC's Alex Tejada spoke to an Albert Lea woman who is working to save all of them.
Driving along the highways and interstates of the Midwest, you miss a lot of the region's hidden gems.
Me too. I didn't notice it until I started looking for it, and that's the way a lot of it is.
Interested in photography her entire life, Bronson says she first started taking pictures of abandoned buildings in 2008. Now her two recently released novels, Abandoned Southern Minnesota and Abandoned Iowa, preserve the structures from vanishing into the past as owners are forced to tear them down.
There's so much craftsmanship that you don't see in houses now, the trim work in all of them.
And some buildings find a second life. Here in the Worth County town of Fertile, Iowa, an old creamery, bar, and even the historic Rhodes Mill behind me have been converted into vacation rentals. While Bronson says that not all buildings can be saved, she hopes her photographs can preserve the architectural style and, of course, the memories.
The nostalgia. They'll walk in, they'll see a picture and say, hey, my grandpa and grandma had a house like that. I remember staying overnight as a kid. It just brings back a lot of memories for people, and I think that's what I like the most.
And she often finds the next place to capture just by talking to homeowners.
And they're usually pretty good with it, and then they'll say, hey, down the road a half a mile and take a right, there's another neat old place. So it ends up snowballing. You just end up further and further away getting more pictures.
The vastness of the country keeps Bronson from venturing outside the Midwest.
I like it that way. I don't like to be far away from home.
Her hometown will get a chance to meet her and learn about her books at 2 in the afternoon this Sunday at the Albert Lea Library. Bronson's next book comes out in May, Rusting Relics, which documents old cars, tractors, and more. In Albert Lea, Alex Tejada, KTTC News.
Thank you, Alex. Before we let you go, we want to take a quick look at our game prediction.